Hey, what's up, guys? This is Kay from Lunarlight Games, and thanks for dropping back in. Hello, and welcome to our channel. If you are new, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Help us keep growing our channel. Anyway, happy Sunday, guys, or whenever you're watching this. We are back again once more with Stardew Valley. We're gonna do a quick, maybe two and a half hour session, and we'll see where things take us after that. Let me go ahead and get set up here, and let's get rolling. Perfect rainy day. Alright. So last time we were here, we were in the midst of trying to get our greenhouse set up. I don't think it's quite perfect yet, but we're getting there. Hang on here. Gotta sell off all this fish. Let's make some jelly. And let's see where this day takes us. It's raining. What's up, Mr. Critical? How's it going today? Oh, no worries, buddy. I had a cousin who used to work security late at night, and he also told me the same thing. Most of the time, well, depending on what kind of security company you work for and your posting, the one that he told me about, he just ended up sitting in his car for most of the night. So yeah, if we can provide some entertainment while you're, hanging out at work, that's perfectly fine with me. Alright, let's do a couple hours of farming, and then later on tonight, we might jump on to Dragon Age Inquisition. I think we read some of these letters already. I don't know how we're gonna get another lobster. No worries. Well, I can't believe the Olympics are already over. Felt like a very quick 2 weeks. Well, was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks? I can't remember. Sadly, didn't get to watch all of it. I saw some brief highlights here and there. And the highlights from yesterday were hilarious. Especially all those TikTok shorts about the breakdancing event. Oh man, that was hilarious. I thought for sure, having a weird breakdancing event would mean probably the highlight of the event, but it was the wrong kind of highlight. I mean, the men's side was okay. No problems with that. The men's side of the breakdancing was pretty good for what they were showing. But then if you were to skip to the women's side, man, that was... it turned into a meme. No idea what got them into that. Especially the one Australian woman that tried to do some dancing. That was goofy as hell. I mean, I'm no major judge of breakdancing. But I swear, some of the kids in high school, because we used to have like a breakdance club in high school, and some of them seemed more talented than that one woman. Alright, that's all that we have for now. We need to make more room. Oh man. Lightning destroyed one of our cranberry plants. Still, this is good. We got room now. Oh wait. Let's pop these into the shipping container, and then I'm going to start growing some new stuff. Not the hops. We're just going to plant some stuff that's not going to take very long. And then, yeah, like the amaranth. We're going to check out how many squares we can fill up and then work our way back from that. Okay. That's good enough. Man, I hope our plants survive. Okay, this thing goes here, right? This can go here. This is going to move our line back one, but it's going to cover the entire square here. I want to mirror that on the other side as well, so that's 1, 2. Let me take out this one. There we go. Oh wait, hang on. This goes up 1, 2. This goes 1, 2. Yeah, that looks perfect. Now we just gotta do the same thing for the other side. Alright. Now we can plant our stuff. Let's start with right about here. This is one downside of having the greenhouse. There we go. That ought to work. Cool. Maybe we can grow some other stuff as well. Let me look into our boxes. Probably plant up a whole bunch of strawberry plants as well. What happened to all of our fall stuff. Never mind. I guess we don't have anything more. We'll work on it later. I've wasted about enough time here. Yes, we now have a goat. That goat is going to be key to us making more money, hopefully. Get out of the way, chickens. Perfect. Now what to do? Aw, man. There goes another plant. All this lightning is doing terrible things to our garden. Wrong tool, buddy. There we go. Now that we're done over here, I swear that thing better be working. We're losing so many important plants to just random lightning attacks. Anywho, regular eggs can be kept. Mushrooms we do not need, that we do not need. Got some gold ore that we could probably put away. Good enough. Now, since we have so many egg dishes or egg products, let me go ahead and grab up a whole bunch of these. Get out of the way. Alright, let's go over to the mines and hang out for a bit. Hey, Storm. Thanks for dropping back in. Howdy, kids. Staying dry? I don't know. I'm out here, same as you. Hang on, before we do anything further, let me just double check the list. We need void spirits and slimes. Dust sprites as well. Rock crabs whenever we can get to them. And 3 other enemies that I have not seen before. No worries. That's what VODs are for. And honestly, I've been known to do that before from time to time. Sometimes right before we have a stream, I'll just lay down and knock the hell out before we have a chance to go live. It makes me wonder how some streamers can stand sitting down for like 5 to 6 hours. I can't do that for more than maybe 2 to 3 hours, otherwise my attention span just gets shot. I mean, sometimes we'll go for a little bit longer. Not always. Yeah, it's better than falling asleep while streaming. That'd be embarrassing. But no, I have a serious attention span. Or serious short attention span, because after about 2 to 3 hours worth of gaming, like, I want to do anything but sit down. I used to go for a lot longer when I was younger. But maybe that's not healthy either. Because I could remember the many days and nights where I had like 5-hour sessions nonstop. And then probably stop for like a meal and then jump back on. Those were the days in RuneScape. It's how I ended up getting my fishing and woodcutting and cooking levels all up in the span of maybe about a couple months. Like, for sure, I went for like a month straight just doing constant grinding on fishing. Ended up going from like level 75-ish all the way straight to 99 by the time it was April. I think I started back in like February. It was a crazy time period. I had to make the most of my money back then. It's easy to do when you don't have any other game consoles back then. Nowadays, I don't think I could do that anymore. Between the no exercise and poor posture, I don't think my health could take that anymore. Sweet. Got more diamonds. Speaking of weight loss, I once went in the span of a year down from like 180 pounds to like 135. It was an incredibly grueling year. Sadly, I have not been able to keep that weight off. I think right now I weigh around 167 or so. I mean, not bad as I used to be a couple of years ago, but definitely better. Alright. I think we're about done for this day. Let's head back out. We're good here. Let's put everything away and then figure out what we're going to do for the following day. Alright, for sure we need to catch a lobster. Oh, crap. You know what I should have been doing today? I wonder if it's not too late. Nah, you know what? Let's roll with this day. There'll be other rainy days and we can go fishing then. Yeah, meds will sometimes screw up your metabolism. I mean, I was never a particularly big kid. I think during high school I weighed about the same, like 130, 135 pounds. I'm about like 5'7", 5'8". So, not really huge. For, well, where we live, that's pretty much average. I think I've only seen maybe a handful of people that were ever like above 6 foot. And the only people that were like above 6 foot were usually people from out of state. I don't think I'll give it up completely. I just log in from time to time to do the holiday events. Maybe if I was streaming it, I would probably play it a bit more. But again, that's for the channel and content creation. Playing it by itself now, I probably wouldn't. I have way too many games on the plate to go back to that. If I'm not doing anything and I just want to do something idle, yeah, sure, I'll put that on. I'll just throw it on my iPad and get to work, doing some fishing or something. Jeez, 1.9 bill? I don't think I ever got higher than maybe about 100 or 200 mil in my lifetime. Money making was never a huge concern for me in that game. Alright, this is looking good. No new plants. It's so much more peaceful now. We don't have to worry about planting stuff. Can't wait until the winter month or winter season. So how exactly did your friend rob you? It's kind of hard to tell which ones are weeds and which ones aren't. Nothing's really growing. Let's get rid of these over here. Grab the batteries and then Oh, wait. Is this someone that you know in real life or just through the online game? That's a dirtbag move, though. Okay, nice. This actually worked in a way that I thought it was going to. I'll probably have to throw in another couple more sprinklers in and around the center. But I'm happy with this. Maybe if we had another two more down the center line here. Yeah, that's terrible then. I would never see that kind of betrayal coming in real life. I don't have any room, do I? Dang. Alright, we're probably gonna have to throw out a whole bunch of stuff. These pancakes we're gonna give away. I need more room. And this just isn't cutting it any longer. I would say be careful of the people you lend your stuff to, but since you know I'm in real life, that's completely different. It's one thing when it's a stranger online, it's another when it's someone you actually know. And yeah, that will completely ruin a friendship. I never got to the point where I was so rich in game that I had friends stealing stuff from me. I think the most valuable item I ever had on hand was like, what? A Santa hat? Was he actually a Russian general? And not simply just a story? I mean, that would seem like a very oddly elaborate lie to tell. So maybe it could be true. Interesting. Very interesting. Goes to show you the type of people that play RuneScape are not who you might think. I mean, I joined a guild once and ended up playing with a whole bunch of middle-aged people. I think at the time I was like maybe in high school and some of the people playing were like in their 30s. I think 30s, 40s. But yeah, that's crazy. I've never encountered that. Yeah, who knows? If he got involved there, he's probably long gone. Anything worth keeping? No, not really. Right, we have to go get a lobster. Let me go check out the beach real quick. I guess some players have more money than sense. Not that I bear them any ill will. I mean, if you got the money, use it however you please. I have to remember to water my plants today, and not with seawater this time. Elliot, how could you? We have to catch a lobster somehow. Oh, by the way, Willie, here we go. Let me give you some lunch. If you purchase a high-quality fishing rod, you'll be able to attach bait and tackle to the line. Bait causes fish to bite faster. Tackle can make your job a lot easier when reeling fish in. I mean, yeah, this will do. I don't think we need to put any more down. Now, outside of that, we're still working on getting more amaranth. I don't think we'll get pigs for a while. Oh, Kent wants a starfruit. How come I completely missed that one? I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. Yes, Harvey. What happens when you don't have enough patience? You make more, right? You know, it would be awfully terrible if something were to happen to these patients. Maybe slip some earwax medicine in someone's coffee. No, I'm kidding. Somehow I fear Harvey might be some sort of... Oh, how should I put this gently? He's probably a serial killer. Here you go, Evelyn. Well, no one's died here yet. But maybe that's why poor George is in a wheelchair. Do you want something in return? I don't think so. Here's to another good week. What are you toasting with, Maru? You look like you've barely finished high school. Alright, now that I know that we need a starfruit, let's go grab one and come back. The cork bobber and the barbed hook. I'll have to remember those for when we're trying to fish the legendary fish. I mean, we can do that right now. There's little sense in waiting. Oh man, more plants died. He blew himself up with bombs? The hell? Is he the guy from Breaking Bad now? He has a origin story very similar to Hector Salamanca from Breaking Bad. Okay, so use the cork bobber. Gotcha. Every so often, I'll watch like a Breaking Bad video, and then suddenly my entire feed from YouTube is filled with those clips. It's not the most terrible thing in the world. I still love the show. Try to keep the artificial alive. Alright, Willie. Challenge accepted. Let me just go find what's his face. Are you doing your best on the farm? You'll have to accomplish things in many areas if you want to become a well-rounded citizen. Does it include feeding you? It probably does. What a buddy. Here you go, Vincent. Have that. How's it looking so far? We need 20 villagers with 5 hearts. And then I think 5 villagers with 10 hearts. I mean, we're getting there. I know Haley's our girlfriend and all, but we haven't spoken to her in weeks. Alright, Linus, Lewis, Demetrius, and George, I guess. Also Jazz. They're going to be our quickest way to that trophy. Here you go. Hey, don't let Jody see. This looks juicy. She'll love it. Thank you so much. Really? Let me give one to her. I don't think it's worth it. But it was nice to see if she was going to react. When you become a parent, you have to leave your old lifestyle behind. Well, that depends. Not all the time. But if you're going to be drinking every weekend, I think that has to go. I don't know what to do with myself now that I'm back. Kent's out of the military. He doesn't know what to do with his life anymore. He probably should have become a cop or something. It's always like a stereotype. Get done with the military, become a cop. Not that there's anything bad with that. My cousin went to the Marines and came back, became a detective. He's doing pretty well for himself. Very proud of the guy for doing that. I think maybe we're a little too late. It's not the right hour for fishing tiger trout. Anything? I know this is where we caught the tiger trout last time. Let me get this treasure. It's probably too late in the evening to get anything. We'll come back to this. Oh, hey. Another buddy. Here you go. Yes, I got it just for you. It's hard to have fun on Sunday. I keep thinking about having to go to work tomorrow. What the heck does Sam even do for work? As far as I can tell, he doesn't really do anything. I wonder, can we visit the wizard? Also, poppy seeds. I'm gonna buy that. Tomatoes. Oh, hey, there's the walleye that we needed. He works in the local store or the library? Cool. That's a random Abigail. She came out from nowhere. Where are you going, buddy? What should I do tonight? I was thinking about dyeing my hair again. What do you think? Dye it black, dye it blonde, bubblegum pink. Will she dye her hair differently, if we ask? Maybe it's best the way it is. Of course it... Aw, come on, Abby. Don't be like that. She just rolled her eyes at us. Well, if you didn't want any advice or want a compliment, why did you ask? I think she's just fishing for attention. Here you go, Mr. Wizard. Well, Abby sure knows how to suck the air out of the conversation. I mean, I thought we were cool, bro. Guess not. Well then, Abby, note to self. Never help her with her problems ever in the future. Because I'll remember this. I'm going to remember it for a long time. Since the trees are back up, I'm going to go ahead and chop these down so we can have more materials for making new stuff. Also, these pine cones, I'm going to plant them down. I need so much more wood. And waiting for the trees to grow back over here is not guaranteed. Takes too long in my opinion. I'd rather have a steady batch waiting for us on the farm. Let's do that. Let's figure out a place where we can plant these. Well, not over here. Those trees over there are tapped. I'm thinking maybe over on this side. It's gonna have to be at the far end. Let's do a quick 3x3 grid. Looks good enough. I don't think we need any more than that. Well, maybe never mind. Let me do 12 trees. I'll come back to that later. Right now we gotta head to bed. Well, hang on. This walleye is going to go inside our community center. And then I just need one more eel. One eel is all we need. By the way, unagi sushi is tasty as hell. I'll just toss this in here. I have too many items hanging around, so let's drop the regular cheese. Gold star cheese we can keep. Oh, right, the poppy seeds. You know what? I think we have a nice spot next to the beehive. I'll just stash this here. We'll come back for it later. Oh, hey, a letter. Picked up this recipe overseas. Enjoy. Want to say thanks for making me feel welcome. It's crispy bass. I enjoy a bass as much as the next person. Bass, however, tends to get old the more you have it. And believe me, we have it a lot. Okay, hopefully this will work. It's not directly on top of the beehive, but I mean, it'll work. Actually, you know what? Let me throw this over here. Aw, man, never mind. Oh, I see. This is only for the summer. Never mind. Yeah, homemade grilled cheese would be amazing right about now, too. You gotta get the right crusty bread and the right cheeses. Or if you're feeling lazy like me, just throw on like a Kraft single. Grab any of your favorite bread and throw on some Kraft singles and just call it a day. That's the lazy route for me. But no, usually if I have time, I'll prep my own food. Let's throw away all of this stuff. Taking care not to double tap X like that. Hey, I think after this day we can finally upgrade the house. Drop in all the pale ale. Oh, wait. The beets are done. I'm pretty sure I had beets before. Can't remember if it was any good. We need to drop those beets off at the mayor's place. I guess we'll hold on to those poppy seeds for later on. And I think that's good. Let's do our rounds. What's your favorite way of prepping grilled cheese? Any particular cheeses you like? As for me, I tend to like almost all cheeses except for anything like... Actually, no, I like a good sharp cheese as well. I guess we'll just stick these over here. And then we'll move this thing further down. That'll work. This grove over here is going to be the basis for our materials. You can't build any new buildings if you don't have any spare wood. Would Parmesan go well on a grilled cheese? I've never tried. You know what? I'll take your word for it. If you like it, Seth, it's gotta be good. I've never been too picky with my foods. Where did all the space go? Oh, hey, wait a minute. This stuff shouldn't go here. I'm gonna have to move around a few things here. Throw that in there, throw that in there. Gotcha. I'll give it a try sometime later on when I have some around. Alrighty. You know, we haven't checked that greenhouse in a bit. Let me do that. Since we've been running around doing all sorts of other activities, I never had the chance to clean up in here. I mean, it's looking fine. I absolutely need an auto grabber. What did I not grab from here? Feel like I'm missing something. Oh well, it's probably not important. Let me move on. We got more other tasks to worry about. Let's go to the mayor's house and then we'll roll from there. Let me go ahead and waste those red slimes. Oh hey, there's the mayor. I wonder what's the story about. I wonder what the story is about the beets. Why does Mr. Chi want to drop off all these beets at the mayor's house? Bone fragments. How come we still have these? Where the heck? Where's that one thing? Place 10 beets inside Mayor Lewis's fridge. Okay. How come... Wait. Why is everything locked down? Maybe he has to be inside the house? Yeah, the game's not letting me do that. Oh well. Let's continue befriending everyone. You know what? Let's go ahead and... Oh wait, hang on. We have to complete at least 40 requests in order to get the platinum. Perhaps. Because I thought for sure we could interact with his fridge when he was inside the house. And the game's not letting us do that right now. Well, obviously because he's not inside the house. Man, it was so easy that one time when we were focused on getting those tiger trap. Maybe there's a time limit that I wasn't paying attention to. Oops. Wasn't paying attention there while I was typing this in. We have until 7 p.m. There it is. You know, a dish that I haven't had for a while that I wish I could have more of is some more Indian curry. Maybe something like a butter chicken. I love me some heavily spiced foods. And I can usually handle my spice. Just as long as nobody sticks like a ghost pepper inside the sauce. You know, speaking of which, I think my mom, she loves gardening. She ended up picking up, I think, a couple ghost peppers. They look like ghost peppers to me. And she's planning on growing them in the garden. I'll have to research them and see what they're actually called, but they don't look like any normal peppers to me. And I've seen a whole ton of chilies. Indian tacos? What's in it? Oh, hey, blackberries are in season. I've had carne asada, pastor, carnitas, birria, fish tacos, of course, shrimp tacos as well. Never had any Indian tacos. Here you go, Penny. You can have one of those. It's kind of embarrassing to be the only family in town who lives in a trailer. Aw, poor Penny. I don't think anyone's going to judge you for that. Okay, never mind. We got to go to Willie. For unknown reasons, the local population of tiger trout has grown to an unsustainable level. I need a local angler to help reduce their numbers. It's either that or we go find ectoplasm. You know what? Screw the ectoplasm. Let's go fishing. There you go, Abby. Oh, hey, there's the lobster we've been waiting for. Crap. Enough room. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Sounds pretty good, though. Hey, you succeeded. The tiger trout is an exciting catch, don't you think? Sometimes they seem so smart it's scary. Well, here's your reward. Congrats. I was hoping he was going to take the fish off of our hands. Catch 10 tiger trout. What show is that? It sounds kind of like, I don't know, maybe this old 90s show. Can't quite put my finger on it. Alright, I think that's enough food making for a while. We need to get rid of some other stuff. Let's drop those in. I guess this pine tar as well. I haven't found a huge need for it. How rare is the ectoplasm? I'll have to wait until next time when we can find what's his face. Never heard of it. I don't live in a place that has a lot of Italian pizzerias, so anything, you know, kind of out there, like specialty pizzas. Oh, never mind. I thought I read that as gnocchi pizza. Not pasta. Gnocchi pasta, maybe at an Olive Garden. I can't say for sure. I've seen it on the menu. Is the mayor in? Crap, he is in. I hope he's not going to close his doors on us because we need to give him those beets. Never mind, I don't think we're going to make it. Why did I put those back in? Ten beets. I thought I had way more. Where are all those beets? Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Crap. Oh well. Alright, for tomorrow, we're gonna grab that lobster, give it a Gus. We're also gonna go fishing. And perhaps if we have time, we'll go slay some slimes. I've been so busy keeping up with the chores that I haven't really had the time to go down into the mines. There's just so much that needs to be done. Oh wait, hang on. These rare seeds I need to plant. Where are they all? Let me move this out. This needs to be shipped out. I should probably convert these to wine as well. Sweet, more money. Perfect. That is plenty of money. That's going to tide us over for a while. Let's do these over here. And where's my milk? I'm out of milk. That's just great. All right. Day 9. So we made the most cash off of our melon wine. Pomegranates are worth it, nearly 600 each. Pale ale especially, since they grow so fast. And of course our fish. I mean, it's respectable. But you're better off just using your fruits for wine. While I'm here, let me throw this down in here. Is that like a horror movie? Oh, hey, it's Evelyn. Good morning. It was a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. It looks even better than I remember. Here, I brought you a little something. I hope it's not Jell-O. It's a gift from one gardener to another. It is a garden pot. These pots are really handy. You can use them to grow crops of any season indoors. They also look nice outside, but out here, they can only house in-season crops. So, don't use them outside. If you need more, they're really easy to make too. Here, I've got an old magazine clipping with instructions. Evelyn has been holding on to this like an old family secret. We now know how to craft garden pots. Well, I'd better go. George gets grumpy if he doesn't have his oatmeal on time. You have a great day. I used to be all about eating oatmeal too at one point. Oh, just to let you know, 1 week from today we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town. If you'd like, you can set up a range display for the event. Just bring up to 9 items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on the quality and diversity of your display. The fair starts at 9 a.m. Don't miss it. Ah, crap. This is that one contest where we were trying to win, but lost that to Pierre. Alright, I hope we have some gold star stuff around here. The last thing we want to have happen is to lose to Pierre once more. That means we're probably going to have to hold on to these starfruit. Hold on to the starfruit. Basically anything that's gold star we should probably hold on to. We need up to 9 items. That's going to be fun. I'm a relatively simple person. I don't need to make any fancy oatmeal. Not unless if that's what I'm feeling. I think we can harvest... Yeah, we can harvest the amaranth now. Let's cut all of that down. I used to be really big on oatmeal because that was what I was using to lose weight. Oh, hey, a gold star corn. I guess we'll use a gold star corn, wheat. What else is gold star around here? Actually, let me grab the gold star stuff and pack it into one area. So like over here, throw in the wheat, maybe the cheese. Since we're not using this beet at the moment, let me throw this thing in here. I also need more seeds for beets. Okay, so that's like 4 different items already. We're halfway done. The peppers and then the cranberries. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only need 3 more. Don't see anything here at the moment. We'll get to them when we can find them. For now, let me just stick these things in here. Remember, it's got to be crops that we have actually grown on our field. Did we... Yeah, I didn't do strawberries, did I? That leaves only 2 more. We have the starfruit inside, and maybe a big old pitcher of milk will complete everything. Alright, sound good? Oh, right, the melons. Yeah, the melons and then maybe some starfruit, and we got everything covered. Perfect. Hmm. I don't know what we're going to do with that pot yet. I'm still waiting on some other things to do. Hopefully this is enough. I know we lost a few crops. We're going to have to make up for that in a bit. I've never had an oatmeal pie. What is that? Alrighty, looking good. That's one side, and now let's check out the other side. Also, blackberries. Grab them while you still have a chance. I really need more inventory space. It's starting to become a huge burden having to run back and forth. Now that you mention it, it sounds kind of familiar. Maybe I have had one of those. If you're talking like Hostess snack cakes, probably at one point in time. Or the little Debbie cakes. There was a period of time where I think I was like on the road. And I survived mainly on like gas station products. Basically everything that you can find at a gas station, I ended up buying at one point. Gathered like so many Twinkies, basically all the different varieties of this one drink called Sobe. I think that brand has since gone away. But yeah, at one point when I was on the road, I chugged like all the different varieties of Sobe. Fun times. Absolutely fun times. Sadly, I can barely remember anything that happened more than 10 years ago. Unless it was some sort of huge special event. Let me plant these coffee beans. We don't have any room for them. Oh, hey, a mushroom. Yeah, let's throw that in there. Oh man, this is starting to grate on me. We've been spending a lot of time just walking around the garden, micromanaging everything. I need some way to speed the process along. It only lasted about a month. This was back when I was like 17-ish. Right around 2008. So yeah, it was summer of 2008 in June. It lasted all the way up until the 4th of July. Oh man. I need to make even more room. But yeah, summer of 2008, that was right before the huge financial crisis that got everyone laid off. Oh, this was like a summer trip. My grandparents, back when they were younger, they always used to go to like Oregon and Washington for the mushroom picking season. And I think during 2008, they had a pretty bad burn season. So good portions of the forest in Idaho were burnout. And when wildfires happen in that area, right afterwards, you'll have mushrooms growing all over the place. So we packed up and we went out to join the mushroom picking season. Apparently, you don't really need much to join in on that. You just need like a forest collection permit. It was about $100, which my grandparents covered for me. But after you get your permit, you can collect as many mushrooms as you want for commercial purposes. If that's not your thing and you don't want to do the whole commercial picking thing, you can pick mushrooms for your own personal consumption too. They're not going to ask you for like a license or anything if you're just picking mushrooms for like a day or two. But since we were there for like nearly a month, yeah, of course we had to get the thing. And I spent a good summer just out there right before my senior year. It was fun. We got to hike all over the place. This was over in Boise National Forest. It's a little way outside of... Yeah, it's a little outside of not Cascade. It's a little outside of Boise, right alongside Cascade and McCall. If you know where those areas are at. Making more room here. Yeah, it was a pretty cool time. I think you would have liked it. We got to hike everywhere around in the forest. We basically explored everything there was to see in the Payette National Forest as well as the Boise National Forest. Got to bathe for the first time in some local hot springs as well. Basically, just checked out everything there was to see over there. But that was a long time ago. I haven't been back to Idaho in years. Got to tell you though, the stretch of road in Nevada all the way to Idaho is the worst. There's absolutely no pit stops along the way. You pretty much drive for like 3 to 5 hours in the middle of nowhere. Man, we spent so much time gathering everything. Let's go do some fishing real quick. I'd love to see more sites though. Maybe in the future. We took my grandparents' like brand new Toyota Tacoma and just went on a huge road trip. They even went back and went as far as Montana. But yeah, up until my grandparents got into their 70s, they used to hit all over. Like, they went as far as Washington at one point, into Montana, chasing mushrooms. They also went blueberry picking in Washington. I forget the exact location. They even offered me the chance to go over there as well. Sadly, I was kind of busy that summer, so I didn't go. They were gone for like 2 to 3 weeks. Maybe in the future. Yeah, if you live in a small state, it can get somewhat boring. Though if you live in a state as big as I do, I mean, there are portions of California that I haven't even visited yet. For one, I've never been to Death Valley. Been to LA, been to San Francisco, been up North Cal as far as Redding, been to San Diego. But yeah, the more remote regions I've never been to. I also need to check out Tahoe one time. And the Redwoods. Let's see, we didn't get any tiger trout. Crap. I don't think I'll have enough time to go find any red slimes. I was meaning to do that, but then lost track of time and what we were doing. Let me go pick up that lobster and give it to Gus. And since we're here, let me clear this stuff out. And there we go. Let's find... excuse me. Let me go find Gus. This is not Gus's. Good old Pam's here. And so early, too. Something smells like fresh lobster. I don't know how exactly fresh it is. It's been sitting in the pot for like days. Ah, crap, I should have gone to the town today. We needed more seeds for amaranth. Tell you what, let's go back to our house, clean up, and then figure out what else we're supposed to be doing. Starting to get a little overwhelmed here with everything that we've been managing. It's certainly become a little bit of a headache. How'd you like New Mexico, Seth? The only thing I know about it is through Breaking Bad. I'm fairly certain it's nice over there. Yeah, I've never been to the Grand Canyon either. Been to Reno, but haven't been to Vegas. Honestly, unless you're gambling, Reno wasn't that fun. Jeez, robbed in Mexico? I've heard stories of that nature as well. Just from some family friends. You know what? Maybe I don't want this. I'm probably just going to throw away the shrimp. I want to turn this thing into sashimi, but we can't run the risk of ruining the walleye. Yeah, we're just going to throw away the shrimp. I know a person or two that lives in New Jersey and New York. Always been meaning to visit there. Let me throw that down. I could have sworn I had like 2 or 3 more of those seeds. Let's pop these in. And I have no more fruit. There's so much work to juggle here. It's insane. This is actually starting to feel less fun and more like real busy work. Not exactly the thing I would have anticipated, but it is what it is. Did you used to live in New York? Probably not the poppy seeds. What else can we grow? These have to be put inside. Let me rearrange this. But yeah, these have to go. Preferably inside somewhere else. These can also go. What was your favorite part about New York? Alright, that's more convenient. Summer seeds. Well, it is summer. Let me just throw these down. Oh, wait. Forgot, it's fall. How did I miss our packet of summer seeds? This is what I get for not paying attention. Trying to figure out what we can consolidate and what we can get rid of. These can be thrown away. Same thing with this. The last time my uncle visited New York City, he said it was nice, but otherwise unremarkable because, well, he's been to LA, San Francisco, and I don't think he's a fan of the cities. Based on his experience, it's about the same as anywhere else. He's more of a country guy. In fact, my family is more like that. They're more at home going to some sort of lake or campsite on the beach or even in the woods. That's what they're into. I thought I had... There we go. Trying to make sure we have everything tossed in together and sort of strewn around randomly. Micromanaging everything can be tough. I think that's good enough for now. Probably. Where I live now, it's considered a farm town, but you have all these various other things that you can go to that are basically countryside activities. Hell, when you hear Sacramento, you might think, oh, that's in the city, right? But you don't really have to go too far just to hit the countryside. Even San Francisco, you can drive like maybe 50, 70 miles or so, and you'll end up right in the country as well. It's not hard. Okay, with all of that, let's reorganize it. This is going to be our last day during this session. Then we're going to take a break and we'll come back with a different game. Which one has yet to be announced? Maybe more Dragon Age. Or Batman. That's pretty funny. How big is your town? I guess we'll just hold on to the sunflower. I have no idea what we can do with that. Well, we finally have enough beets, I think. That's 1, 2. Where'd the rest go? Oh wait, I gotta move these around as well. There we go. I think that's close to 10. Let's see, that's 10 beets. Beats, okay. Okay, time to do what I should have been doing, which is to sort everything out. This can go inside the house. Let's drop those in there, and then... Okay. Tell you what, we're gonna finish our rounds here and go into town, purchase some more amaranth seeds, then we'll go fishing. You know what's funny? Our town used to have this one guy that was really well known for walking backwards everywhere. He was almost like an urban legend. Sadly, he hasn't been seen for months, or even years. Not since COVID. I think it's safe to say he passed away sometime during the last couple of years. It's a very sad story. I never got to see him around, though. Some folks swear that they saw him. But who knows? Maybe he really is an urban legend. These are not done yet. Nowadays, I think my town is mostly filled with college students, especially folks from the Bay. There's a surprisingly high number of kids from around the LA and San Francisco area around here. I think they're here for the low tuition prices, which can be insane. It's those kind of local community celebrities that keeps things interesting. It's sad, really, whenever you don't see them around anymore. In a small community, they can be the difference between, griping that there's nothing happening around town, to suddenly, oh, hey, we got stuff to show you. I think we're done here. Let's head back. All right. We left some ore down over there. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, the only sort of news stories you would ever hear about were like gang-related activities. I didn't exactly live in the poorer neighborhoods, but I definitely knew what was going on. It got so bad to the point where when I was in middle school, they had banned all the kids from wearing the color red. Even though our school colors were like a burgundy red. Oh, the irony. Really, what kind of WWE stars? I've been running around with these wheat plants. Let's throw those back in, and this as well. That has provided some room. Never mind, today's Wednesday, I forgot. The store's not open. The best we can do is just go fishing. But yeah, the late 90s and early 2000s were a crazy time. I think it's because all of us kids grew up that gang-related activities are on the lower end now. You'll still hear about it from time to time, but it's nothing as serious as when I was younger. Bear something? That name doesn't ring a bell. I don't really keep up too much with wrestling. Not anymore, anyway. I want to say I kept up the most back when The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin were the main draw. Back when you had like Kevin Nash still wrestling. I am out of room here. Oh, never mind then. That's really old school. Nowadays, when I think about it, I really lived during the heyday of 90s wrestling. Back when there was the WWF and also the WCW. Those were fun times. Back when almost every kid thought wrestling was real. Man, we got tons of money now. But I've been so busy I haven't really processed that. Do some fishing. That's higher on our priority list. Let's do some quick fishing. And then we're probably going to call this session. Got about 5 minutes to do some fishing. Not a whole lot of time. My brother still keeps up with it. That's the only way how I know John Cena is still a thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't recognize any of those names. Yeah, right around that era where Dave Bautista and John Cena were mainly wrestling, my brother was a main that one. Yeah, excuse me. He was the main guy that was all into wrestling. And then right around the early 2010s, my friends were the ones who were like, "Oh, let's watch some MMA." And so yeah, I also watched like Ultimate Fighting, UFC. But then it got harder to actually find the fights online. Used to be able to find so many free streams of stuff. I guess that's all gotten cracked down, and the only sites I've been able to find don't really, like, show the actual stream. It's usually some sort of scam or something. In some ways, I miss 2010s. Finding content was so much easier online. That's not to say you still can't do it now. It's just more tricky. Back then, I used to be all into torrenting stuff. Never mind the fact that my ISP sent me a notice saying, "Hey, you better, you better stop torrenting stuff." Funny enough, they never cared about music. Like, I used to download high-quality MP3s for my phone back before streaming became an easier thing to do. So before Spotify became huge, I mean, I guess that was Pandora. But I hated Pandora Radio because you couldn't get anything you actually wanted to listen to. And I guess there was Apple Music, though that was a bit later. Alright, we got about 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, then we'll swing by the mares. Why is our luck so bad with tiger trout now? I mean, we should have been able to land a couple of tiger trout. But all we're getting here is salmon. This is terrible. I feel like we're not going to be able to complete that request. I mean, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. But when it comes to requests, your luck usually falls down to near zero. Got a couple more seconds here. Hold still. This has got to be it, right? Well, that's 2. Come on. Let me get a second one. Right on time. Never mind. We still have 5 days. Pretty sure we can cover the last date. Also, blackberries. Let's pick up those and go find the mare. Also a penny. Penny, have yourself some eggs. Marnie hates clay. You don't want to know the details. Trust me. I wonder why. I swear, we got beets, but how come we can't interact with the fridge? Oh, never mind. You quickly place the beets in the fridge. Wait a sec. There's a note taped to the milk. It's addressed to you. Good job, kid. Your final task: give the sand dragon his last meal. Wait, what? Give the sand dragon his last meal. I don't know what that means, but okay. Anywho, here you go, Leela. Or not Leela. What's that one show? Futurama. That show's always on my mind. How are our villagers looking? Give it a solar essence. I shall do that the next time we have a chance. What to do now? The monsters known as ghosts are throwing the elemental balance into disarray. I would like an adventurer to enter the mines and slay one of these fiends. Enough said. Let's go visit Mr. Wizard. I can drop off a mushroom while we're over there. That clue is honestly the most vague of everything else we've read from Mr. Chi. I mean, how am I supposed to know there's a dragon in this village? Is it too late? I think it's going to be too late. It's already 10. No way Mr. Wizard is awake. Well, in the meantime, let me gather all these blackberries. Just for fun. We'll turn it all into blackberry wine or something. Never mind. Mr. Wizard is still awake. Here you go, buddy. It takes years of study, sure. Never mind. His affection level is still low. It wouldn't be much of a quest if everything was straightforward and given to you, right? There's got to be some sort of mystery. Even if it is a bad mystery. Actually, Yeah, let's call this session. I need to do something real quick. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this session. I'll clean up everything later. For now, let's stash that stuff away, grab this over here. Yeah, there's that too. Oh, that was creepy. Oh no. There's an evil witch. Well, that was definitely not on my bingo card. Very sure. Evil witches during the haunting season. No one could have expected that. Here's a vegetable from the little garden I keep out back. You probably have more veggies than you know what to do with, but oh well. Why, thanks, Caroline. It's just a basic cauliflower. I mean, cool. Thanks. Before we end our session, let me go check out what happened in our chicken coop. What exactly did she do? Oh. It turned one of our regular eggs into a void egg. I mean, cool. I don't know what that does, but cool. Beats me. Alrighty. Well, thanks folks for watching. That is our session. If you're over on YouTube, please like the video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Wake statue. I don't think we have any of those yet. Or if they're available to us at the moment. We'll find out next time. Anyway, drop a comment or question down below. Let me know what you guys think. Have any tips or advice you'd like to give? Let me know. Share the video out wherever you guys can. And don't forget to subscribe. If you have missed out on any of our previous play sessions with Stardew Valley, hit up our playlist. Or if you want to see more content from us, hit up our channel. If you're over on Twitter, follow us at twitter.com/LunarlightGames. Over there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news stories about the gaming world, as well as the odd giveaway we run from time to time. Check out the pinned post for more information, or hit up our hashtag LunarlightVault. See you later, Storm. We'll probably be back later, but if not, have a great night. If you'd like to support our channel financially, you can do so by dropping a donation over at paypal.me/LunarlightGames. The link will be posted down later below, but if not, you can still contribute to our channel simply by watching our videos. And also subscribe. That helps us out as well. We're only a few followers out from hitting 800. So yeah, hitting 800 subs, that is a huge goal for us. And before long, we'll hit 1,000. And who knows after that point, maybe even beyond that. Follow us over at twitch.tv/LunarlightGames, and don't forget to hit the notification bell across all of our platforms to get updates as soon as they're made available, or to catch whenever we go live. That will be all for Stardew Valley for tonight. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have a great start to your week. For now, take care, or unless you're coming back later, we will see you in just a little bit. Farewell.